Okay, so let's go back to our explaining. Now, so we agreed that when we have a question about present simple, I use two things. Is with not action. Action I use do or does. Okay? So let's try to think about this a little. Now, let's take this rule. Verb to be, after verb to be comes gerund. Verb ing. Verb to do. After verb to do comes infinitive, which is, or we can say, the base form. What's the base form? Like the original form of the verb, the one that comes in the infinitive. Now, after verb to have comes something called past participle, and we will take that in the future, inshallah. Okay? So far, verb to be is followed by gerund. Verb to do is base form. So there is a small technical problem. Let's stop for a short break. Then we come back after we fix that problem. So be right back. Now, so after the break here, before the break we were talking about the backache. So if you have a pain in your back. Now we have another thing. What's the matter? What do you see here? So in his leg, guess what does he have in his leg? A cut? What's the cut? Cut. A cut. So is it cut? No. Okay. Ache. What's ache? Leg ache. Do we have something called leg ache? No. So, he has a broken leg. So, he has a broken leg. So, broken. His leg is broken. That's why he has to put it what? So, if I have a broken leg, what's this called? Yes. This is called a cast. So, I put it in a cast. Okay? Very nice. Now, let's continue. Next one. I have a problem here. What's this? What's this part called? What's this? That's yes, a stomach ache. So a problem in my stomach. It's a stomach ache. Very nice. A stomach ache. Okay, let's continue. I want to, yeah, we said what's the verb called? Yes, it's puke or throw up. Puke or throw up. So what's the matter? So when I want to puke or throw up, what's the thing? Yes, I say it's not green. I feel sick. Very nice. Let's continue. Now, your teeth. So, what should you do with your teeth? Yes. What's this? What's that? What's that? Yes. Yeah, it's not remove. Remove is remove. Exercise, this is exercise. So it's what? Brush your teeth. So I brush my teeth. Now let's go next. Okay. So what's that? What should you do with the doctor? Have a regular. What's regular? Regular, that means again and again and again. So have regular medical check. Check on, check up, check out. So what's check up, check out, and check on? Check out. Check out, like, you know, for example, you are in a hotel. In a hotel, 4 seasons, for example. So you are in a hotel. and you leave in the hotel, so you check out. Very nice. Check on. What's check on? For example, now we have my friend. My friend is sick. My friend, like for example, Mr. Hassan is sick. Okay, so what should I do? Yes, I check on him. I check on him. So because he is sick, so I check on him. So here the correct verb is check up. Check up, that means to go to the doctor and make like analysis, go to the lab and all of this. What's this? Exercise. Exercise. Rarely, randomly, regularly. Yes, regularly. So I exercise regularly. Regularly. Now let's go next. Okay. So what's next? Nice. We eat. Eat what? For having a good health? You should eat. Yes. Eat. Yes. Like the word here. Eat. Right? So eat healthy. So eat healthy food. Go on a, yes, on vacation, trip. But what's this? Diet. What's this? Yes, that's a diet. Go on a diet to feel healthy. Now let's play a video that we watched before to sum up the whole body parts again and the whole things.
Hair, crown, hairline, forehead, eyebrow, eyelash, eyelid, temple, iris, pupil, cheek, nose, bridge, nostrils, lips, teeth, gum, jaw, chin, lobe, neck, nape, upper arm, forearm, elbow, shoulder, chest, waist, hip, thigh, kneecap, shin, calf, ankle, sole, heel, arch, hand, thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, palm, knuckles, mustache, beard, laugh lines, toe, wrist, shoulder blades, collarbone, fingernail, cuticle, spine.
Back. Now after we've watched that video that sum up the whole thing, so let's move on to the grammar part that we're going to talk about today. Move on to it. Okay, let's upload it again. About now we said here that the present simple here, we put it with verb to be or verb to do in the question. And all of these questions are called yes or no questions. Now how to create the question? That's a good question. So let's write a sentence and try to create a question on it. Now, yes, I do. So I play football with my cousins. So the question here, the answer is what? Yes, I do. I play football with my cousins. Now, what was the question? First, because yes, I do, so it's do you. Then what's the verb? Yeah, the verb is play. What's the object? Football. See? Pretty easy. Now let's try to apply these on some examples. Now let's think about this sentence. So for this sentence, we have here she, to collect, and we have sticker. Now for she and collect is what? So let's think about collect first. Collect is what? Sorry, right? Collect is what? Yes, it's an action. So we said with the action I put verb to do, and here it's she. So verb to do with she is does. Very nice. So it's like this. So the first thing I write is does. First thing. Now let's continue. Does she? Does she? Does she? She to collect stickers. Does she collect stickers? It is correct. Does she collect stickers? But what's to? When to use to and how to use to. Okay, so let's do another thing. Let's see the example and how we solve it. Does she collect stickers? So why did he put 2 here? When we wrote 2 here, so we have here 2. What is this 2? Yes, he wants to tell you that this is, I want it in infinitive. I want to put verb to do. Now let's go to the next thing. They to play a game. Okay, so again, let's think about it. Play, action or not? It's action. So it's verb to do. And here, is it do or does? Do they, yeah, do they. Verb is play a game. Now let's go for the answer. Do they play a game? Correct. Very nice. Correct. Now let's go for next. The cat to sleep in the cat's bed. First, the cat, is he or she or it? The cat is what? It. Very nice. Now, sleep is verb to be or verb to do. Is it an action or not? Sleeping is an action. Very nice. So, it's verb to do. So, let's write it. So, we have here verb to do. And the cat is it. So, it's he, she, it is does. So, does what? Does the cat sleep? Very nice. We said after verb to be comes infinitive. In the cat's bed. So like this. So does the cat, sorry, what's that? Does the cat sleep in the cat's bed? Okay. So does because it's the cat. Sleep because of does. After verb to do, in the question or in the answer comes base form, infinitive. Let's continue. Ooh, correct. Does the cat sleep in the cat's bed? Go next. So again, we agreed again. We have yes or no questions. So we have verb to do or verb to be. Verb to do is with simple present. Very nice. And I ask it with actions. Very nice. Now let's go next. She often to drink. Now let's pay attention to something important here. We have here seven. So it's not often. Often is British. British, they say often. Americans, they say often. Often. So I somehow cancel the T. Often. Often. So when I try to answer it, so I say she or she. We want a question. Yes. So, does she, very nice. Huh? Often, huh? To dream or dream? Dream. Does she often dream? Is this correct? Let's see. Ooh, correct. Does she often dream? What's the meaning of that question? What's the meaning of often? Often here means normally. Like for example, let's give an example on often. How often does the train come? How often does the train come? How often? Now, so I say, it comes every day. Or it comes 2 days a week. It comes at 4 o'clock. So it comes every day, it comes 2 days a week, it comes at 4 o'clock. So I'm asking about what? Yes, how many times? And how often? Normally, the train comes when? Normally. So, here, let's go next. He to play street ball. He to play street ball. So, now first, let's start the question. Play, action or not? Action, very nice. So because it's action, so are you verb to do or verb to be? Verb to do, so it's do. Now he, she, it, do or does? Does, very nice, does. He, play street ball. So, does he play street ball? And let's see, does he play street ball? Go next. You to be from Paris. You to be from Paris. Okay. Do or verb to be? I have verb to be here. So from Paris. So when we answer here, we use verb to be. So I say what? Okay. Yes. What did we say about verb to be? You to be from Paris. So that's verb to be. So I start with it, with verb to be. So I say what? Are. Very nice. Verb to be with you is are. So are you from Paris? Are you from Paris? Let's see here. Are you from Paris? Let's continue.
If you have difficulties in listening, you're not alone. This is one of the most common problems for English learners. It's frustrating and embarrassing when you can't understand spoken English. But in this lesson, I'm going to explain why it's so difficult and teach you how to improve. Listening to English and successfully understanding it is difficult for three reasons. First, many English words are pronounced differently from their written form. We have words with silent letters, like thought, island, and muscle. Also, many letters can be pronounced in different ways, like the A in apple, father, and game. Second, when native speakers talk fast, we link the words together. Native speakers often connect the words when speaking fast. We don't pronounce every individual word clearly. So, the question, "How are you feeling today?" sounds like, "How are you feeling today?" I'm going to have lunch sounds like, I'm gonna have lunch. This linking happens in all spoken English sentences, and it's one big reason that it's so difficult to understand. Finally, too little practice. Most students read too much and don't listen to enough English. But remember that babies and young children learn English by listening first and reading later. So English listening practice is essential. Okay, now that you know why listening is difficult, here is how to improve it. There are two ways: practicing every day and practicing the right way. Tip number 1 is to practice every day. Create the habit of listening to English for 15 minutes daily. Even if you're busy and you don't have much time, you can listen while driving to work or school, taking public transportation, exercising, or doing housework. Now, what should you listen to? Here are 3 sites with great audio and accompanying text. VOA Special English for American English News, for British English News and Lifestyle, and elo.org for dialogues and conversations in many different accents of English. Tip number 2 is to practice the right way. What does this mean? Well, there is a right way and a wrong way to practice English listening. The wrong way to do English listening practice is to try to listen once. You don't understand every word and you get frustrated, so you give up and stop practicing after the first try. To do English listening practice the right way, the first step is to relax and know that it's completely normal to have limited understanding the first time you listen. You need to listen at least 3 times. Listen the first time for the general topics. Don't try to understand every word, just try to understand the main ideas. Listen again and now try to understand some more specific details. Again, remember that it's okay not to catch every word. Listen the third time while reading the transcript, the text. Now you can pay attention to the individual words and see if your previous understanding was correct. This type of listening, from more general to more specific, is the most effective way to practice and improve your English listening ability. Your action item for today is to try it. Go to one of the websites linked under this video and listen to one program 3 times. If you practice English listening every day for 15 minutes and you practice the right way, listening 3 times to the same audio from general to specific, Your understanding of spoken English is guaranteed to improve fast.
So we have here, so like we have some things like we learn from listening. We should listen every day as we see. Now that's all for today's revision for level 5. I'll see you in the other revision inshallah.